It is currently January 17th, 2026, and it is my third day here in Jeju Island in South Korea. Currently, I am walking on a random path that I just saw while coming down the mountain. There is nobody here. So, look. Yep, there is nobody here except for me. All right, so now I feel comfortable just yapping, right? And something I've learned about myself is I get really lonely whenever I am out here with myself. And in Korea, I definitely felt lonely. I don't know the language even one bit. I can't read a single word. I cannot understand anything except, what do I understand? 사랑해, which is just from a K-drama, and 감사합니다, which is thank you. I don't even know how to say excuse me. I don't know how to communicate in the least. So, yeah, this is what it feels like to be a foreigner, huh? And yeah. Okay. Should I go down this path? Yeah, you can't see anything, right? Me neither. Fuck it. We out. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, well. Can't see shit, dude. It feels very unnatural for me to talk on camera. I feel like I'm talking to nobody except myself. And it is lonely. So normally in the past, whenever I travel with myself, I do get lonely, but the loneliness doesn't really stem from the fact that I'm by myself in a sense. It stems more from the fact that I am out in a random place and it feels like nobody cares about me, right? So that's how I've been traveling like last year. Like every single time I went out by myself, felt like nobody cared. I was just out here by myself, doing my own thing. But recently, I have met great people and I have fixed my relationship for the most part with my parents, and my mindset has changed. So this time, the loneliness that I felt changed compared to before. Before it was the loneliness due to the fact that no one understands me and I am by myself. Like not just physically, but like mentally. And that has changed in the past like 2 months. So this time, the loneliness that I'm dealing with is the fact that I guess the physical loneliness. I cannot communicate to anyone over here. I can ask them to take pictures of me, but I can't actually talk to them. And something I learned about myself is I really love talking to people. I love learning about their stories and hearing anything they have to say. And being unable to do that, losing my voice, has really taken a toll on me in like the mental sense. I'm just like, wow, I want to eat here or I want to go to someplace and I just can't do that. So that's something about South Korea that I learned is it's very homogenous. I thought Japan was homogenous where it's very like to themselves, but Korea is like a different version of it. So like for one, I never grew up with Korean shows, so I don't really have anything to base it off of. I love listening to Korean music, but I don't understand a single word. I just know that they sing ballads and all that. So that's one. I don't understand a single thing. And two, a lot of the apps that they use, they're all Korean only apps. They use Kakao, and that is not something we use anywhere else. So having to completely switch from Google Maps, Apple Maps to a completely different app, that's something to get used to. Everything's in Korean too, so very little things are actually translated. So you kind of have to figure it out in the broadest sense. And yeah, it's just I can't do anything here because I don't know the language in any sense. And as much as I could try to learn it, I don't want to, and that's on me. So, and yeah, I'm just going to continue my walk. Should I go deeper? I think I might. I'm gonna go deeper into the darkness. There's literally nothing here. You can't see anything. Wow. So, I enjoy this a lot, actually. So, let's see. Maybe I could use my phone camera. This is where I'm heading. Hopefully there's no animals here. But, wow, it's completely dark. Crazy. Can't see anything here. Like, without my flashlight, you see? Boom, nothing. And I love that. So I'm just gonna continue yapping while I'm here, right? Yeah, it's so bright. Let me lower that. And yeah, I'm just gonna squat down here and just talk my ass out. Yeah. I am only on day 4 too of this being here. Is it day 4? No, day 3. And I'm gonna be gone for another like 40 days, or more than that, 50 days. So that is not what I'm looking forward to, right? But something I did realize is, honestly, I don't know. I just love being outside. It feels so natural talking to a camera. I want people to be outside more often. Just be themselves, talk, listen to each other, and go explore. Like, we can stay indoors all day, play games, chat all the time, but that is not what life is about. Life is about socializing and doing things with people, just doing something. I realized, so getting up today was super hard. I wasn't able to do that. I got up at like 8 a.m., but I never wanted to get out of bed. So something they have here, which I never really experienced anywhere else, is they have heated mattresses and heated floors in their cheap hotel. And that made it so difficult to get up, so comfortable and all that. And even though I got up early, I'm not a morning person, but I was not really tired, but I was just like, I don't want to get up. It's like, I feel so alone out here. I started getting like really in my feels. So it was just really hard to get up. So I just went back to sleep, and I didn't leave the hotel until like 2. So yeah. And it was just difficult to do anything. But once I actually started leaving, then I started like getting into that mood of just exploring, and that I'm in the zone. I just want to be out here. I'm happy to be out here. And yeah. It's still very difficult for me to talk on camera every single time. Feels like I'm talking to no one, even though I don't know if this will ever get posted. You're listening, right? This is so unnatural. This is not what I was born to do. I was born to go outside. I was born to talk to people, listen to them, do things with them if I can, and just spread love around the world. This is not meant for me. Kudos to people out there who can do this full time, but I really cannot. This is not what I'd ever imagine doing. Like, realistically speaking, oh my god, let me get up. Would I watch this down the line? No, I wouldn't. I don't even watch other people do this. So I don't see why I'm creating content or trying to create content for others. This is not me. And I'm trying right now to do something that doesn't feel right. I prefer, if you know me, if you hang out with me, shit, let's go outside, let's go do something. I don't mind. I love talking. I love listening. I love doing something. But if it's for the pleasure of others, or even for monetary reasons, that is not what I stand for. And no matter what, even if I didn't have money, I don't think I would ever come down to this level to, experience life in front of a camera. Because a lot of people are doing that nowadays, and they're doing well, sure. But I wonder, behind those cameras, are they really living? Are they enjoying their own lives? Are they really present in the moment, right? So like one thing I have to focus on when I am recording is composure and all that stuff. I'm sure if I actually got really good at it, it's just gonna be second nature, right? But at the same time, I'm not really present because I'm trying to get a good shot. I'm trying to make sure you people, like everybody here watching, gets to see what I see, right? But the thing is that you can see what I see, but you won't really be able to understand it, you know what I mean? Like, sure, I can add music to any of this stuff. I can edit it to make it look really good. I'm lazy though, I don't really want to do that. But at the end of the day, what am I doing this for? So to show off to others? No, I don't care. Like, sure, this is not what I live for. Like, if I die tomorrow, am I gonna care about the videos that I make? Absolutely not. Am I gonna look back and be like, oh yeah, I did that? No. Videography is not what I stand for. I can take pictures. Pictures are different. Pictures tell 1,000 stories, right? So I can take a picture, look at it, and then I can remember everything I did that day. But videos requires me to sit down, listen, and I guess watch what I want you to see. And that is not what I stand for. And that is something I just learned right now. And this will be the only real video of me ever talking. Like, sure, I'll leave it idle on my backpack right over here on the blue thing and then let it record. But I am not going to be talking to an audience because the thing is, I'm not here to entertain you, and I'm not here to entertain myself either. Just gonna leave it there, and that's it. Maybe I'm being a hypocrite actually about when I do this. Say I'm not making content for others, yet here I am saying that I might actually do that. But yeah, we'll see how that goes if I actually end up doing that. But as of right now, I realize making content, it's not for me. It's not for me. I want to live, and I want to be myself. I want to be in the moment. I don't want to take pictures and then be in the moment after. That is something that's wrong with society nowadays. Not even just like me. Most of society now is we take pictures, we take videos of others, and then we look back at it and be like, oh yeah, I did that, and then you get happy. It's like, couldn't you have been happy in that moment when you weren't taking a video? Isn't that the whole point of it? You paid for this, right? You didn't pay to record. Someone's gonna do that for you, and they'll do a way better job than you can ever do. So yeah, that's my take on recording, creating content. Even my friends, they tell me to do it. And I thought that would be a good idea, maybe make some money on the side. But what is the point, right? What is the point? I'm never gonna edit these. I am not really gonna watch them either. And who am I going to show this to? My friends? They don't care. I've done this so many times to the point where no one wants to listen. And can I blame them? They are living their own lives. And once you do this enough, you realize nobody actually cares, right? It's for you. Just travel, do things for you. Don't do it for others. Don't do it for money. I mean, you can if you really need money. I guess depending on where you're from, that is more economically viable than, actually working. Obviously your results may vary. But yeah, ultimately for me, traveling is going out there, seeing how the world really is, and just letting all my senses hit me, from touch to taste to vision to hearing to smells. All of that is what makes us human. And that is what I want everyone to do. That is what I want to do. And I am not going to be recording like this ever again. So I just want to make that clear. And yeah. Go out. Enjoy the other places' food. Don't just eat what you already know. I mean, you can do that, but try what other countries have to offer. You'll be surprised. I've eaten some great things here. Listen to the sounds. You don't need to be in your headphones. I've done this most of my life growing up, just listening to music, going headphones, just going out, right? When you're doing that, you're kind of like boxed in to your own mind, right? Or whatever the music's trying to convey. You're not actually there in that moment. Like, you may be physically there, but mentally, you're not quite there, right? So listen to the sounds, do that, eat their food, pay attention to the world around you. You're going to see there's so much beauty out here. There's beauty in everything. There's the trees. Like, I saw a rabbit today randomly in the park. No one else saw it, and I saw it, and I just went up to it. Well, it ran away from me. But the point being, we have our five senses, and all we've been doing lately is finding ways to vicariously experience it through others. But why do that when you can just do it yourself, right? It's more fun. It's more meaningful that way. And that is what I've learned. Go outside. Look at it. Listen to your surroundings. Smell the smells. Taste the food. Touch it if you can. That's what life is all about. And that's what it means to be human. It's okay to be lonely. It's okay to feel how you feel. It's not going to be easy. You're going to feel anxious. I still feel anxious. I've been doing this for like a year now, a couple of times. And every single time, I'm still anxious. I feel more confident now, but I'm still anxious nonetheless. I still get the sweats. I'm still confused. I don't know what to do. But at the end of the day, people are out there. People are nice. Like, realistically speaking, people are so nice. You go out there, you can ask them any question. Chances are they will help you. No one's actually out there to get you. You may think that based off the media or whatever you get your information from. But if you actually try it yourself, no one's really out there to get you. Just also learn how to smile too. I realized when you just smile and you talk in a way where you're obviously curious, but not trying to be like annoying or anything, people will help you, and they don't mind doing it. So that's something I've learned too on my travels. Another is take photos. Like, don't go crazy about it, but like, just take some photos. Remember your time here, and then take your stories with you, because this is what makes us who we are, right? And a lot of people are just too scared to go out there and be themselves. And I can't blame them. In a world where we have phones, internet, we're always being monitored, we're given bad news all the time, It's rough out there. And something I do wish is if you can, learn another language. It will help you tremendously. Like, it sucks that I don't know anything other than English. I can understand some Cantonese, but I can't really speak it. And that right there, like, limits me from fully experiencing what a place has to offer. Right? Even here in Korea, if I knew Korean, I'm sure I would have a much better time, or easier time as well. But I'm not upset that I don't know it. But it's just more so, if you know another language, good for you. You should be grateful. If you have the opportunity, go learn it, because that will help you in the long run. Like, trust. I regret it. I had the opportunity to learn it when I was younger. Never took it. So yeah, definitely go out there, learn that language. And yeah, just travel. If you can travel, do it. Even if you can't travel, go explore your own place, wherever you're from. I'm sure you'll find something if you actually try looking for it, because complacency is the opposite of growth. And yeah, it's very easy to stay stagnant in where you're at. It's too comfortable. It's scary out there. And the only way to really get the most out of your life is to just do it, right? I'm 24. I've talked to so many people, older than me, younger than me. A lot of the people that are older than me, they feel like they're kind of stuck where they're at. They don't know what they're doing. And I want to ask for their advice, but it seems like I know more than they do. And I think that goes more to say about society as a whole, us humans as a whole, more than me, right? So be curious, ask questions, listen, don't just, tune in and then never listen, and learn from others, because you're gonna see the world. It's really fun, actually. You can do anything out here, and the world is your oyster. Make content if you feel comfortable doing that. That's your thing, go for it. But that's not my thing. And I really cannot make it my thing. And talk to people. This is the biggest thing. It's gonna be hard to talk to people, trust. But no one's really out there to get you. And it's fun. That's it. So that is my 2 cents on traveling, my whole ideals, how I've been feeling so far. And yeah, I don't know where the rest of this trip is going to take me, but we'll see. Oh yeah, being spontaneous too. If you can tap into that, shit, you can do anything. Tap into your childlike mind, and you can see the world feels so much brighter. You can do anything. Because over time, as we get older, it gets harder and harder to just do what you want to do due to our societies that we're raised from, right? They're telling us, oh, it's too scary, or it's dangerous, or someone knocked you down once, right? But if you look at the children nowadays, the ones that aren't on their phones all the time and actually tuned in, they're just curious, and they have no shame, and they just do what they want to do, right? And that mindset will give you the most fulfilling experience you'll ever have. And that's kind of what I've been trying to tap into lately. I want to be like how I was when I was younger, right? Because as we get older, it gets harder and harder to make new friends, to talk to people, and if you stay sucked into your environment, it really messes you up. Yeah. I think that is all I have to really say. I want everyone to travel. I want everyone to show love. I want to bring love to everywhere I go. Because being accepted, talking, is what it means to be human. And no one's really out there to get you. You may think that, but chances are you're just in your head. right? So also be vigilant too. Like, there's a lot of people out here that travel, but they're not really, aware of their surroundings or culturally speaking. So do some due diligence when you do that as well. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself in some very interesting situations. And as much as I love stuff like that, I don't want to die over misunderstanding. So, yeah, train yourselves and you'll get the most out of life. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say. So, until then, or never, I'm never gonna talk to the camera again. I'm just gonna record. So, yeah, keep traveling, do what you gotta do, and be yourself. Do it alone, do it with others, but if you do it alone, just know it's gonna be really difficult. Choose a place where you know you can speak the language first, and then move from there. Because if you go to a random country you don't know anything, and you don't have the skills equipped for it, you're gonna have a really hard time out there. So, yeah, literally all of it is just skills. Anything I can do, anybody else can do. So, if anything, do better than what I can do. I'm still trying to be better every single day. So, travel and learn what that place has to offer. Don't just do what you already know. Expand yourself, learn new perspective, and most importantly, take photos. Because you're gonna look back one day and be like, yeah, I did that. And you can tell your story to others. Because that's what being human is. We've been telling stories since the beginning of time. And if you can tell your stories, you'll be a more interesting person as a whole. So then you can talk to others, like, no problem. Another is you'll feel fulfilled. Or hopefully you do. So that's really up to the person. But I find that I'm more fulfilled when I do that. So, yeah, explore. And this is Derek, 24 now. We'll see where I am years down the line. And yeah, it feels so good out here right now. And fuck around, find out. You never know what you're gonna see. It's gonna be real fun. Have fun out there. Till then.